Labour rejected the Green Party's offer of a coalition. Tohanare announced his retirement, and there was still time for our top politicians to meet the Royals for dinner last night. And so let's talk through the week in politics. Labour's Shane Jones in Wellington, National's Judith Collins here in the studio with me to discuss the week in politics. Shane, you didn't make it back from Wellington, but Judith Collins, ever the professional, got on the late flight and got here post-dinner. First of all, Shane, good dinner?
Look, I enjoyed the occasion. After the dinner, I reminded myself why I didn't like the song Tequila Sunrise, so it was quite a long night. But, mate, it was my role, Judith will tell you, to introduce my Labour colleagues to the Duchess, and I think Sue Moroney spoke about horse breeding. But I saved the royal tour. I encouraged Moana Meki, a great friend of mine, not to talk about climate change to the princess.
Judith, your curtsy went down well, highly practiced.
Yes.
Climate change not on the subject list, but what did you talk about?
Well, I introduced the Prince to some of my colleagues, and including the Minister of Energy and Resources, Simon Bridges, and they talked quite a bit about oil. And I explained to the Prince that oil exports are our fourth largest export in New Zealand, and he wasn't aware of that, so he was very interested in that, so they had a good chat. Also introduced him to the Chief Whip, Louise Upston. I said, you want to watch out for her, sir, because she's got a whip, and he seemed to understand exactly what was going on.
Cheeky look at his face. What about the leaders? Jostling for photo opportunities around the place, Shane? There's been a bit of criticism of that this week.
I think it's just the media hubbub about the visit. Look, the reality is this is a young family. They're part of modern celebrity culture. They're the descendants of the proud aristocratic pedigree of that part of the world. And of course, if you can get a photo with them, but whether it's going to change the fortunes of us as we seek voter approval, I don't think so.
Yep, and so even for the anti-royalists, we can't deny the economic impact of a tour like this, can we?
I really enjoyed watching all the Republicans there last night, all dressed up in their finery and enjoying themselves. I mean, hey, it was a great night. It was a great night.
Republican or not, you can't wear your stockings and jandals, can you?